just got paid. We know it's Friday. If you got paid tonight, make some noise. All right. Notice the style. Notice the move. There is no other high school band that's moving and grooving like the Big Band. We're ready to go. Hey! Swing! Now, making their way to the field, the classy, also sassy, BOGALUSA High School paper dolls. The paper dolls will now get down to the sounds of Beautiful Monster. Paper dolls under the field direction of Captain Miss Akila Bell, Senior paper dolls of Kira Roberts, Madison Jackson. Y'all already know what time it is. It's about to go down. You can get out your seat for this one. Dangerously in Love. give that big bad Lumberjack band another hand. The top band director in the state of Louisiana, Mr. Chad Harris.
That was the best show I've seen in a long time.
Thank you.
That sounded like something you hear at college.
Yeah.
I mean, the volume, just the sheer volume. Oh, I love it. I played tuba in high school and in college. And, man, you can't beat it. Love it.
I thought I didn't say nothing.
For
I thought the same
the
thing.
kickoff of the second half, 20-7. Lumberjacks with the lead.
Well.
Big halftime show. Sherman said that there was some question about the volume, our volume on the broadcast. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Yeah, okay. All right. This is one of those things about who gets the ball to start the second half.
Once again,
That kind of gives you a little momentum right there.
Well, I hope their quarterback decided to go to the homecoming dance early and it's going to skip the second half.
Thank you.
One time I said to Damon, and he actually thought it was funny, I said the best thing I've seen all night is the tail lights on that bus and knowing Ashton Levi's in there. You know, I mean,
he's a good one.
Yeah, the thing about it, you can respect his game and enjoy watching him play to some extent.
Fine kicks off. Hits one of the defenders.
It's just a line drive.
Yeah.
Right into
Ramirez.
probably right into the knees of that up guy. If you could do that accurately, you'd get a lot of just boom, a line drive straight at those guys on the up. But you can't, I mean, you can't be that accurate.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting. I don't think that was meant to be, but they got it on a 45-yard line to start the second half. They got good field position here. We need to hold them here.
45-yard line, oh boy.
We need to set the presence early here with defense.
I bet that's one of Ashton Levi's favorite places to start a drive.
I don't think he has a
He's
bad
got
place.
99 different favorites.
He hands it off to the right. Like a gain of 4 there, 3 or 4 yards. Gain of 4.
Tyron Jackson on the carry.
Second and 6.
That's Tyron Jackson again. I'll tell you, everybody talks deservedly so about Ashton Levi, but it definitely kind of overshadows Tyron Jackson because the way he's played tonight, he's one of the top players in Washington Parish.
No doubt. Yeah, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Quarterback back to throw.
He's got the middle wide open.
He's
Get
getting
to
a
him,
little pressure.
Trey
Scrambler right. Throws it out of bounds. Good pressure there by the Raiders.
Ethan Rawls got a little in on him. Trey Michael McGee. Trey Michael McGee plays guard on offense and defensive line on defense. And he's a good one. Fast.
Number 55.
Let me tell you. He's 6'3", 250.
Well, he run number 2 out of bounds. A quarterback
he did.
Whatever.
He did.
That's saying a whole lot.
But that's almost unheard of size.
Yeah.
Just for the average high school.
Quarterback back to throw in the shotgun. Looking long, throwing deep. Woo.
Levi's pass incomplete.
Had a man coming right across the middle. Hey, that wasn't really deep.
No, it was but he was open though.
He was the deep receiver.
Yeah. He was open, just overthrew him. Thank goodness. That guy may would have scored if he'd have caught it. I'm not sure he would.
If they were talking about it, offensive coordinator's office, they would say you threw it to the deep route. So I mean, you're exactly right.
They punting here. Kind of a low punt, get a good bounce.
Do not touch it.
Well, he wanted to, but he decided not to.
I'm almost 100% certain that was just accidental, that it came off of his foot like that. But you know, in the NFL now, they punt with the toe of the point of the ball down and everything. That had so much top spin on it.
Yeah.
If you could do that every time, you'd do it.
Exactly.
Because when it hits the ground, it's like it hit the cart path, man.
All the way back to the 14-yard line.
It just takes off.
Yeah, that was a good. All right, Raiders.
Good result.
Start
Still
this second
27.
half. Down 27.
Yeah.
First run by Johnson.
Von
We'll
Johnson.
take that.
Johnson
Good.
on the carry.
Good for 11, 12 yards
Carry
there.
for a first down, the 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Bogalusa's
Great
got
run.
a good defense, too. I mean, I've heard the report of all Bogalusa has this year is that quarterback. Their defense is exceptional. Pine's averaging 40-plus points a game.
Oh, yeah.
They've got 7 right now.
They got some athletes. They got more than one. Pine off to the right side. I believe that's Johnson.
McIntosh.
McIntosh for 8, I would say, yeah. McIntosh.
No, I think you're right, brother.
Yeah, Johnson there.
On the tackle. Johnson
Hey.
on the carry.
Usually you can tell the difference
Bring up third
between
down at about 2 yards.
McIntosh and Johnson because they're so much different in height.
Yeah.
But from the angle we're looking
Yeah.
at, all you can see is the top of their
That's
head.
right. And number 7 put the head down
Yeah.
and got about 3 more yards. That was a great run.
You can really see the game from
Yeah.
this angle, though.
All right, 2nd and 2 here. Let's get a first down here. That'll be great. Off to Johnson again, up the middle. I believe he's got the first down. About a gain of 4. Just what Pine needs here.
It was a good job by the left side of the offensive line
Yes.
on that play. Trey Michael, I think, was over there. Cale Temples is in on every play at center. Jackson Jones, Trey Michael McGee.
All right, let's keep it going here. Play a little Raider football. This
Dogwood Ladies of Bogalusa. Thank you, Mr. Rada and the Dogwood Ladies of Bogalusa for supporting Bogalusa Lumberjacks.
look a gain of 3 or 4 here.
Whatever he pushed for, and that was James Owens.
Yeah.
Whatever he pushed for was strictly on his
Owens on the
back
carry.
He got it on his
About
own.
2 yards.
because
Being up to 2nd and 8.
in the real world,
Raiders.
there's no shame in getting tackled for no gain
Yep.
right there. I mean, and then he turned it back and made a little something out
Yeah, he
of it.
did. He got 3 there. He earned all 3 of those.
Yeah.
But we'll take 3. We'll take 4 here. 4 or 5. Quarterback under. Hand it off. Johnson up the middle. Not much there.
Aiden Sampson on the tackle. Johnson on the carry.
May have got a yard there. Maybe 2. 3rd down here. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Quarterback under here. Wide out left. Motion. Back to throw. He's open, wide open. The number 8. That's a foot race to the. It's a foot race, but he's going to get it. Touchdown Raiders!
Touchdown Raiders.
What a play. Let me tell you.
It's a great play.
Like I heard somebody say one time,
Owens on the reception.
that was just a matter of him wanting it
Yes,
more than anybody
you're exactly
else.
right. He did want it, and he got it.
Number 1, nice job to stay with him. I'm not going to say they caught up with him, but they stayed with him, made the tackle.
Yeah.
But then didn't make the tackle. Owens pulled them, fighting for the ball.
Hey, and there was 3 of them and 1 of him.
Yeah.
That was a great run. After the catch run was awesome on that one. Extra point.
Hey man, that's that guy I told you don't ever miss. AJ. One time I told him
Lumberjacks 20.
on the air,
Raiders
got a
14.
couple chuckles in the press box up there at Pine. I said, he misses so seldom that if he ever misses a PAT, they're going to ring the bell in the old Baptist church uptown.
Well, just what the Raiders needed here to start the second half. 20-14, Bogalusa still up. Plenty of time, 7 minutes left, third quarter.
Our third quarter sponsor
Hey,
tonight,
Kelvin McCain wants to know if I got old Buckshot up here with me.
Would like to thank DJB Angus Farms for being our third quarter sponsor tonight.
He said old Buckshot would have ran into the goalpost on that.
I did that once. In fact,
How'd you come out? Hey, to run into the goalpost, you got to be in the end zone.
I had a goalpost one. Actually, I was diving for a pass,
Already sick the kick.
and Pine's goalpost was right on the back line of the end zone.
Michael Burton.
It's probably still that way.
For the Jacks.
Here we go, kicking off. At least we got them down to the 34, 35-yard line.
And look, the kickoff in this game and in many high school games takes on a whole new complexion as compared to the NFL. In the NFL, they're going to put it out of the end zone.
Sure.
Or either you can call a fair catch on
Yeah.
it now. Right now, with neither team having a kicker that can put it in the end zone, they're just playing a game of, I'm going to hit you a jackrabbit,
Yes.
and let's see if you can handle it before we can get
That's
there.
right. This Raider Nation needs to stop this right here. Big series here for the Raiders. Quarterback shotgun. Hand it off, come around right.
Rawls showing a little speed right there, man. Look, he's got, Ethan Rawls has just as much speed as he needs
Yeah.
for any given moment. If he needs to go a little faster, he will.
Yeah.
Bring up 2nd and 1 for the Jacks.
That's a big stop there. He did got 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Keep eye on the quarterback keeper here. Hand off around the left side. Got him for a loss, like a 2-yard loss.
That was a big
Big
time
play by the
right
Raiders.
there. Christian Williams, woo, comes out of there with the bulldog.
Big play there.
We'll bring up
Big
third.
play. That's what he
3rd and
does.
3 there.
5.
A nicer kid you'll never meet, dude. He's got better manners than Richie Cunningham.
Okay. Most people don't know who Richie Cunningham is.
Probably
All
not.
right, here we go, Raiders. Need a big stop here. Quarterback back. Rolling right, throwing wide open. First down, Jacks.
That's
Tyron
Ty-
Jackson on the reception.
that's
Good for
Tyron
first
Jackson
down.
again.
1st and 10, Jacks.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. In the absence of Ashton Levi, you put Tyron Jackson taking the snaps and playing like he does on defense, you still have a better than average high school football team. He's a star, Lane.
Oh, that's two athletes there.
You don't hear about him.
I hope he's a senior too.
I think he is. I'm sure he is.
Hand off up the middle. Good for about 2 yards.
Caden Stogner was right there. Thomas, number 3, on the
Taylor
stop.
Williams on the carry. Carry good for about 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Raiders need to stop this drive. 5 minutes left, 3rd quarter.
I mean, Tyron Jackson's about as casual coming
Yeah.
onto the field
He's
4
coming back
seconds.
on. Yep. They got the playoff. Or maybe they didn't. Call timeout.
I think Pine called timeout.
Timeout. Raiders.
Now, what did he see there, Clay? Was it
On third quarter tonight has been sponsored
were
by
they
BJP
intentionally
and
trying to
Angus
run it
Farms.
to the end of the
Lumberjacks
play
next
clock
game.
and do something that Pine was
BJP
not
Angus
set up
Farms
to
for being
defend?
our third quarter sponsor tonight. Again, I say if you like to purchase,
Yeah.
if you would like to purchase
So then
homecoming
that's
shirt, 43.
exceptional move,
to the table in
savvy
front of the
move
field
by
house.
Bradley, Coach Bradley, to call timeout right there.
About $15.
You see a
Thank
guy
you.
fixing to play a dadgum trump card, and you can say timeout, you do it.
Yeah, that's probably a good call there from the skybox from the coaches.
But I can't go on about these guys enough on defense, where you got Lyrion and Trey Michael and Zach Thomas on that line.
Yeah.
I mean, and then right on the edge, you have Caden Stogner and Ethan Rester.
Yep. 5 wide here. Quarterback shotgun. Back to throw. Scramble right. Throwing way down the field. Got it end zone. Pretty good coverage.
Peanut, Thomas Bernard, at least he was down there with him. I think he
Pass
knocked the
intended for
ball
Michael
away.
Burton.
Look,
Incomplete.
that was another one of those to where Burton was going to fight for it, and if you didn't really want that ball, that's what he did
Yeah.
earlier.
26.
Second and
Well,
10 for the
How
Jacks.
many passing attempts? 26 attempts.
well, he just lobbed that one about 55 yards. Didn't really rear back.
I know, man. He didn't even
Very
crow
down.
hop into
Hey,
it.
he can spin it.
Just wrist.
He can spin it. Quarterback up, keeper up the middle. We got him. We got him down. No yard. May have lost a yard.
Caden Stogner did that.
Action on the keeper.
Zach Thomas was
For
in
loss.
to ensure the put down, but hey, Caden Stogner got back there with him. Caden Stogner's strong. It shows how strong he is, but I'm going to tell you what else it does. It shows you how strong the quarterback is.
All right, big play here. 4th down, 4th and 10.
Fourth down.
Big play here for the Raiders. Yeah, they're going to punt, actually. He almost over his head, but he gets it off.
That happened to Spiral. I mean, it's just 15-yard line's where it comes to rest.
Yes. All right, Raiders, here we go now.
Everybody knows in
Did
the
a good drive.
stands, man. Look, they're cheering on that offense.
Yes, sir.
It sets up perfect. 2014, 4.5 minutes left. That means
First and 10
there's
Raiders
enough
at the old
time for the
15-yard
Raiders
line.
to walk
That's right.
down there if they did
Yeah.
4 yards at a time. It also means 2014, all we got to do is get my boy AJ to come out there and pooch it through.
Come
Look, go ahead and call them at Popeyes and tell him I ordered before he goes out there to kick it.
All right, quarterback down under here. Wide out left, motion. Yes, look like about an 8-yard carry there.
Pass Jackson and company.
Look,
Right side.
He's so good that I saw him have to kick a PAT to win the game before, and looked over on the sideline, and most of the guys from Pine already had on their street clothes, man.
All right, Raiders. Second and 3 here. Motion, handoff, Johnson up the middle. Right. First down, they gonna call a measure? No, first
and 10
First.
Raiders.
down, first down, Raiders.
Tackle made by Jakeem Smith.
Nice job again by the offensive
Yes.
line. Whenever you have short yardage, big play, and you, as Coach Bradley Seal can say, let's run it behind the right guard
That's right.
and
Look.
get 4 yards.
There you go. Look, we don't give the line credit. Nobody does. It all starts there. They're doing a heck of a job on this drive and the last one.
The one I like, number 57, Woodward. I like all of them.
Flag on the play. Maybe. Yeah.
Call is offside against
Yeah.
the Jacks.
Offside.
Going to the sideline each play to get the play.
Oh yeah, yeah he does. Yeah, that's what he does. Or
Replay first down.
all right, Lumberjacks offsides. 1st and 5. 31-yard line.
Number 57, Caden Woodward. He's a sophomore. He's
Yeah.
the right guard. He's 5'6", baby.
Yeah. I like him short ones.
I do too.
All right, Raiders, big play here.
I'm sorry.
Back to throw, getting pressured. I got to take a sack.
Big lick in the backfield.
Good, had somebody open there, but
Anthony Sheridan.
he had two guys on him, Jeff. I mean,
Pressure up the middle. I mean, I've heard,
Loss of about 4.
I think I told Clay one time,
The 3rd down and
I've
14
heard-
for the Raiders.
how you beat Tom Brady is pressure up the middle. And then I always heard teams say how you beat Drew Brees is pressure up the middle. Dude, there's no stepping up in the pocket like on an edge rush. If you're getting pressured up the
Yeah.
middle, it just falls in your lap.
all right, loss of 8 on the play.
There's a little confusion
Hand off to
somewhere
the
in
left.
that.
I believe there was handoff there. Guess it's only
Aaron
about,
Jackson and Michael Burton on the tackle.
guess maybe 1 yard back, maybe 2. 3rd and 12 here. Big play here.
3rd down and about 12 for the Raiders.
Got to get one out of the old back pocket here. Need to continue this drive. Wide out each side. Back to throw. Got a man open. Overthrew him
Threw it
just a
too
little,
Pass
little
incomplete.
bit. He was able to get one hand
Bring up
on
a
it, but
4th down.
Yeah, DJ Garrett, you know, we saw him go up and make that great catch
Yes, he did.
a while ago, so he can get
Had
them
a
when
great
they're
run,
high.
yeah.
That was a little bit out of his range right there.
all right, Raiders punt. We need a good punt here. We don't need no good field position.
Now look, Brody Thomas is number 56. He's a freshman. He's another one that's 5'6". Those two guys are good. Shook.
All right, back
into
to punt. Gets it off. Takes her. Picks it up. Tackled immediately.
Aaron Jackson on the reception.
48-yard
The
line.
Lumberjack.
Look,
Good
1st and
coverage.
10.
great job by the coverage
old
team.
Yes,
48-yard line.
good coverage on the,
But
on the
look,
punt.
1 minute and 12 seconds
you
left in the
started
third
to say,
quarter. The Lumberjacks
takes
20,
a pine bounce,
Raiders
and it
14.
should have. That guy's not supposed to go in traffic.
But he did. Yeah,
JJ
that guy. He,
Because
Lumberjack Nation.
whenever you start to say that, I started to, you know, think about how far is it going to roll.
exactly.
He comes out of nowhere.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. He's an athlete.
2014.
All right.
Still well within.
Yep. Minute left, third quarter. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Raiders get him for no gain.
Levi on the keeper.
Zach Thomas,
for no
Ethan
gain.
Rawls, Caden Stogner.
Yes, had two of them there. That was a great play by the Raiders. In fact, maybe he lost a yard there.
Look, Ethan Rawls, 44.
Bring up
He's
second
a
down.
senior. First of all, great number for an interior linebacker. 44.
I kind of like it.
Hey, Brian Bosworth wore 44. The only person to win that Butkus Award twice.
Well, all right. Quarterback back to throw. Looking
gonna
downfield,
look
going
deep.
long. He's got,
Don't touch him, Owens.
I believe he threw his hat. Yes, that means he's out of bounds. I believe the receiver stepped out.
Levi's pass incomplete.
Good job, Lane. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that could have been a little offensive interference if they wanted to call that too. But
hey, a lot of people don't know the credentials. I mean, you know, we're paying this guy a lot of money to be here tonight to commentate. At least as much as Troy Aikman's getting. But the reason is you got to tell them after this play a little bit of your football background, why you know so much about football.
Quarterback back in the shotgun, back to throw. He
There
takes
he
him
is, trying
going
to
up the
get
middle.
to
He
it.
running it. A great tackle.
Levi on the keeper.
Look,
By the Raiders.
nice job there by DJ Garrett.
First down, Lumberjacks.
Oh,
Great tackle. The only problem, it was after the first down marker.
but what I like about
And
DJ
that's the
Garrett
end
cutting
of
them
the
like
third
that,
quarter.
it was legal.
Lumberjacks
He was
20,
going out of bounds
Pine
anyway.
Raiders
Yeah.
But
14.
every chance you get, you want to let them know we here, baby, all night.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think it made a statement right there. Oh,
Lumberjack Nation would like to thank BJB Farms
12 minutes now,
for being our third quarter
2014.
sponsor tonight.
I mean, just hats off to both defenses tonight. Oh, there's been some turnovers, but a lot of forced
I'd like to announce to all the
turnovers.
faithful Lumberjack fans
You know,
that
higher ratio
we now
than
have a
usual.
full store.
So hasn't really been
can
sloppy
purchase
play as much as
T-shirts.
both of these defenses have really
Welcome to the field house.
showed up
There's a
tonight.
table set up. You can protect
The last time I heard was a halftime score.
homecoming T-shirts tonight for $15. See Miss Monique Morris.
And it was, let's see, 21-19. Loranger was ahead of Franklinton. That was halftime. 21-19. Loranger's up on Franklinton at the half.
All right, Lumberjacks on the 39. Shotgun. Quarterback handoff to the right. To the
That's Tyrus
Great run,
Jackson
great move.
again.
Darren Jackson carries across the 30-yard line. Ball to be spotted inside the 30. It's the first
Tyron
and 10
Jackson.
Jacks.
He made a
first
move
down.
right
He
there
did.
that was incredible.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
great. He got 12 yards on that one. Number 1. Oh, he's a junior.
I mean, Pine, let me tell you, after you've seen 3 quarters of this defense, I always say are good high school, and they'll put the hat on you. I mean, every one of those players will sting you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you don't see a lot of guys just standing around looking at the pile. They're fun to watch. The last 2 weeks, they've been in the ring with the, well, A-Meet and Bogalusa. Some things never change. You can turn the clock back 70 years. A-Meet and Bogalusa's good.
Yeah. Quarterback back to throw here. Looking long. Got a player open down to the 7.
Levi's pass is complete.
Yeah,
Michael
whenever
Burton on
you,
the reception.
Burton, again, he's a
Ball spotted inside
good-looking
the 10-yard
receiver.
line.
Anytime
Spotted at
Burton
the
goes
9.
over the middle,
It's first and goal, Jacks.
you can look for Levi to hit him. And look, he could be running holding a mailbox in his arms, and I believe Levi could put it in that hole, man.
That was a great throw. Down to the 8-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun.
That's got to be a pre-snap
Flag
penalty or
number 12.
whatever. That's got to be
Yep.
against Bogalusa.
Legal procedure against the Jacks. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
That handoff to Jackson. He's a junior, Jeff. Maybe he can go early. I don't know if you can go early in high school, but
Hardship. No, or I'm going to tell you right now, one of your best chances would be to get maybe Bowling Green or somebody like that to pick him up. If you're Pine, that gets him out of your district.
all right, quarterback shotgun, back to throw.
That's too deep. Le'Rion Hart was pushing 2 guys.
Yeah.
He had them on roller skates. And 52 probably weighs 10 pounds more than he does.
Pass incomplete. Intended
Yeah.
for Darren Jackson.
I mean, Le'Rion is a doggone weapon. Plays every down.
Yeah.
The big body. Hustles. I mean, if it's 4th and 1, he's in there. If it's 1st and 25, he's in there.
Well, it's 2nd and go. From the 13, quarterback shotgun, back to throw. Throws a little crossing pattern. Touchdown.
Ashton Levi. To Desmond
Lumberjacks.
Ramirez. Touchdown, Lumberjacks.
Desmond Ramirez is having a good night. I wonder how many times this PA announcer has said Ashton Levi a lot of times in his life, brother. He's enjoying it too. The PA announcer, that is.
They going for 2. No extra point here.
26-14.
Levi up the middle.
Right inside. Ashton Levi for the 2-point conversion.
That's just an example of the power part of his game. I mean,
Hey.
Caden Stockton, I mean, they met him before he got to the goal line.
He's not easy to tackle.
No.
I mean,
That's about as good as we have to offer as far as defensive players. Good as anybody I've seen. But he just runs through that. He's not easy to tackle in the open field. He's not easy to tackle in short yardage situations. Now, he and the coach are having an animated talk right now. Maybe he'll quit.
all right. 9 minutes left. 28 seconds.
Lumberjacks alumni, the Bogalusa High School now has a school store under the direction of Miss Monique Morris. Siemens Morris.
Oh, heck, they hug,
For
dude.
Lumberjacks,
That
Alpha
means
Nation.
that they're not
Thank you, Miss
mad.
Morris,
They made
for
up.
being a supporter.
All right, Raiders, 2 scores down here. Kickoff. Johnson on the return. Down to the
Johnson on the return.
Decent little return. Probably got 14 yards on that. Oh. A lot of people like the style Johnson has whenever he caught it on that bounce. He went north and south, as they say. Straight up the middle. It was probably 14 yards there for a good returner, and he got those 14. So Pine now down by 14. That's why they want the 2. You don't want to be down by 13 because then 2 touchdowns and PATs beat you.
yeah. Go ahead, Johnson. 2 great moves. Johnson still on the run. Woo.
Johnson on the carry.
Johnson, nice job.
Yeah.
He's what you call a patient runner. You can actually see him slow down a little bit to let a block
Yeah.
develop in front of him. Preston Stogner all the way downfield. He's still cutting off that block.
And that was a great
You
run.
know, he's like a pinball, man. He's like a pinball. I call him the pinball wizard. Remember that old song?
All right, 1st and 10 here for the Raiders. Motion, pitch out right. Getting outside.
Hey, nice run by McIntosh. Give that to James Owens out here blocking.
Yeah, gaining 8 or 9 on that. 2nd and 2, probably.
If you feel like running it back or rewinding, number 8, that's how a receiver is supposed to block. He made that work.
2nd down, 2 yards to go.
All the way to the house.
Of the fumble. Well, let's give that defensive unit a hand. Thank you.
Look, you can't put it on the deck and allow for good fortune against a team with that type quick strike ability. Amy did the same thing. He picked that up, and it was literally nothing between him and goal line but time and space. Pine's not really prone to mistakes or turnovers. What are we looking at?
That Bogalusa coach, he's a little excited right now.
Hey, I know what you think about that, and I think the same thing. Good. The players play off the coach, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wade Dog.
If the coach is walking around with a lot of swagger and everything, how you think the team's gonna feel? The same way. It's my philosophy. Could be wrong, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not wrong about that.
Well, here's my Bogalusa. I got very many players. Because he probably run about half of them off. But the ones that are out there.
That's right. That's why you don't see 100 kids on the sideline.
All right, need to hold them here.
That's one thing, Lane. I know you remember whenever I was in high school too. They would literally have 100 players on the sideline.
And the two-point conversion is good.
Almost had his forward progress stop. And
the
then
Lumberjacks take the 36-14 lead. Let's give him a hand, please.
they had him short, and then he put it in four-wheel drive, dude. I mean, that is exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
He was practically stopped. I'm impressed with the Lumberjacks. What was the Lumberjacks score against A.B.? 7-0 or something?
16-8.
Who'd they beat 7-0? 6-0 or something like that. Look, what'd you say it was?
16-8.
16-8. That's a close game, man.
Who won?
Lumberjacks and
Yeah.
A meet earlier in the year.
Who won?
Oh, Lumberjacks
Yeah.
won, didn't they? Lumberjacks beat A meet. A meet beat
Yeah.
them. Anything could happen with this type teams, man. 8:06 left in the fourth quarter. 36 to 14. Clay, you're a mathematician.
Brother the King.
How many points are we up by? 22?
Lumberjack Nation would like to
22?
thank Big
All
King
right.
Trucking in our fourth quarter.
Hey, not making fun of the whole thing because it'd take me all day to figure that out. All right, if we're going to do it, brother, we got to score on this. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about
need a
that.
score here.
I mean, there's no way you can twist it to where. Woo,
Quarterback
nice
back to throw. He's open. Number 10.
Turn it on,
They
DJ
got it.
Garrett!
Touchdown Raiders.
DJ Garrett. Nice job getting it out there, but I'm going to tell you, DJ Garrett, he's going to catch that ball. He made the
Yeah.
great catch on the high
Yes, he
ball
did.
earlier. He's a junior. And I've said before you say, oh, my favorite player, such and such, wait till the next play because they have several weapons on the team. Nice job. This has been a good game. And look, something else I like about it, both teams are aggressive. They're running an actual offense. They're not lazy or sloppy. Both teams are playing good.
Kick it good. 7 minutes and 53
Kick's
seconds
good.
to go in the contest.
Y'all can get out of the steeple back over there at
Yo,
church.
Lumberjacks 36 and the Pine Raiders 21.
All right, 36-21.
7:53's left.
About 8 minutes left, yes.
Woo, this is a good one. I wonder what's going on over at Franklinton. I think I'm going
Well,
to text our on-site reporter there, Damon Smith. You know what my nickname for Damon was? I did games with him for almost 10 years. Demon.com, Damon Smith. Because look, you can ask what happened in 1922 or 1964. He can tell you any of that about Demon football history. He knows the rules. He's fun to do a game with because he's savvy now.
an onside kick here, looks like. Maybe. See if we can get one. If it is, I believe we're going to try a little onside kick. Looks like it goes at 10 yards. BOGALUSA did a good job of recovering it.
That one didn't take that high hop.
No, it was one bounce away from the high hop, looked like.
Look, I can't do it every time. I know how. But speaking of BOGALUSA history, Lewis Murray, who the field's named after, his son Bill Murray is quite a ball player here. He's a deep snapper at Southeastern, NFL caliber. He can kick a ball and make it bounce low, and sky bounce every time.
All right, Lumberjacks. Back handoff up the middle, not much. No gain, maybe 1 yard.
Lirion threw him backwards right
Taylor
there.
Williams on the carry.
And from my angle, Lane, whenever they try plays that don't involve the quarterback having a lot of options, whenever he just turns and hands it off or whatever, Pine, 9 times out of 10, stops that.
Yeah.
He's the king of the broken play.
Yeah.
His plan B.
Quarterback keeper around the left. Race for the sidelines. He kind of don't want to go out of bounds.
Ashton Levi on the carry.
Wants the clock to keep running, which is probably
Now,
Gain of about 3
I
yards
think
on
I
the
said
play.
in the first half, he's the kind of kid
Brings up a second
that
and 7.
at the end of the game, if
Correction,
he's
third and
running the
7.
ball and he don't need to go out of bounds, he needs to stay in bounds, he knows that.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
proof
that's
of it right
smart
there.
play about a quarterback there.
13 for
Oh, he's
35.
turning around looking
Yeah.
at the play clock.
Yeah. Third down here. We definitely need to stop them. 3rd and 7. Hands off up the middle. Johnson. Nope.
Good move. Aiden Sampson.
Aiden Sampson, look, I
First
mean,
and 10.
First down.
from Demon.com, Damon Smith, our on-site reporter. Thanks for this report. Late in the game, Lorange's up on Franklinton 42-41. Woo! What a shootout.
Yeah, that's a barn burner there.
It's going to be a real barn burner. Probably everybody in the listening audience remembers James, Joe Dean, the old basketball announcer. Ethan Rawls
All right.
comes through
Raiders get them for a loss there.
out of nowhere, makes a good tackle. Somebody partially shook up right there. On the Bogalusa, one of the guys that plays in the line.
So
That's an old
we
doctor.
got somebody hurt or called timeout?
No,
or what?
53 was
Brought
kind
to
of
you
shook
tonight by
up.
LL&C. Big Tricks Trucking.
There's a lot of time left in this game. Look,
Nationwide
last
Trucking.
week at 9:30, we had done put up all of our stuff. I'd shot the breeze with a couple different people and got in my car and was out there on the highway at 9:30.
Yeah.
There wasn't hardly any penalties. Both teams ran the ball a lot. No stoppage of play like this.
Well, I'm not sure when they stop the clock, and I'm not the Bogalusa coach isn't sure either.
Well, the best thing to do right now is just go ahead and snap the ball and get back to running it, man.
Levi has as many pass attempts as Pine has plays tonight.
All right, talk to me now.
Levi has as many pass attempts as Pine has plays tonight.
Levi has passed the ball, more pass attempts than Pine has total offensive plays. If you think there's a big crowd in Bogalusa Stadium tonight here in the stands, you ought to go back there by where the concession stand is. There's twice as many people.
Yeah, they were standing. It was thick. Big stands here too. This is a big stadium. All right, hand off to the left here. Raiders get them. No gain on the play, maybe a yard, 2 yards.
Zach Thomas and Caden Stockton are still playing football.
Gain of about a yard.
Got to still play football. There's 5 minutes left in the game.
All right, so we got
It's going to be 3rd down and 9 yards
yep,
to go. for the
third and 9 here. Big play here for the.
This is a 15-point game. 5 minutes left. That'd be big time.
I think they started it back.
A strip and a
Yeah, but the PA announcer's not supposed to do a commentary on it. He said, clock stops. Wait, I think they started it back. Well, now it started back.
206-yard pass. Not very good.
Timeout, Coach Crutchfield. You guys gonna watch the big fight tomorrow night? Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury?
It's timeout, Jacks.
Major thought the belt was on the line. I think I read that the belt was not on the line. What have you heard, Clay?
LL&C.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think Francis Ngannou can stay in the ring with Tyson Fury, man. What do you think, Lane?
I don't know enough to give an opinion, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you hadn't kept up with boxing lately.
No, I'm
Tyson Fury's the heavyweight champion.
Thank all of the sponsors
You know
this
who?
week.
Have
Yes.
you seen him?
Yes.
He's got the
Our
horrible
cheerleaders,
body,
band,
horrible
big
midsection.
dogs,
He's
flag
6'9",
king, and Major Rex.
and he can stand
Thank you,
over
Mr.
here and hit
Chad,
you
and
way over
Thank
there.
you, Ms. Carnation Burris.
Not only is he 6'9", he's got
substituting in for
unusually long arms.
Ms. Katasha August.
6'9" man with normal arms has a great wingspan, and he's athletic, light on his feet. He just carries weight around his midsection almost in an
Next week, the
abnormal
Lumberjacks
way.
will be traveling to Albany
When he comes in
Louisiana
shape,
to take on the
his
Albany Hornets.
glove handles are
Kickoff
still
at 7 p.m.
6
Support
inches
Lumberjack
tall.
football, Lumberjack Nation. It's a big contest tonight. The Pine Raiders
I
ranked
think the
ranked number 6 in
ancestry
the
of
state
somebody
of
like
Louisiana
that, and I
in 3A.
carry a lot of body weight.
And the Lumberjacks
So
were
that's
rated number
designed
10
to keep your
coming
kidneys
in tonight's
warm
contest.
in certain climates.
All right, third down here, 9. We definitely need to stop. We got any chance here, I think.
Oh, you got to make this stop. You got to have all the good fortune.
Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback keeper up the middle to the left. Can you stop him? Can you stop him?
Let me tell you,
Jackson.
that was Tyron Jackson that took that snap.
Direct snap.
He faked the sweep to Ashton Levi,
Yes, he did.
which is a pretty good idea because you know when he comes around, everybody's going to think, oh yeah, Levi's finna get it anyway.
Correction, the spot is at the
That's what we were talking about earlier. This Jackson guy, in the absence of Levi, he's a star on his own.
It's first and goal.
Looked pretty good running the ball right there to me, Lane. What you think?
Hey, he's a great athlete.
Is he better than Kelvin
Hey.
McCain? You know, that's what I always go back to
It's
as
first and goal, Jack.
as
3
the
minutes and
measure of
43
how
seconds
good a
to go.
high school player is.
We'd like to take
Yeah.
this time to thank all of the faithful fans that came in
Bogalusa.
from all over the nation for homecoming 2023 here at Lewis B. Murray Jr. Stadium.
Bogalusa's got several good
On behalf of school board president,
good high
Paul
school
Finch,
players.
Right.
They got 2 great high school
Yeah.
players.
Dr. Eric Greeley.
Yeah. Now, I was going to say earlier, whenever you say that, I know you do have expertise. You've coached at
Dr.
Clemson,
Byron Hurst.
Florida, Ole
We'd like to
Miss,
thank all the faithful fans for
Not
coming out
Clemson,
tonight.
but University of South Carolina. I was,
South
I
Carolina.
was a Gamecock
Thank
there
God.
for
Yeah,
not
I
for
hate
one
Clemson.
season I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Pines got to stop them here. Any chance for this?
Welcome home to all of the faithful Lumberjacks alumni.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
But that's the kind of experience that lets you know that some guys are exceptional high school players, and that's good enough. You can live the rest of your life if you were great in your hometown high school.
Yeah.
Some guys can be great, and they're still not a college prospect. Get over it, man. Be glad you were ever good. You know, in the world of Florida football, some of those guys are not, you know, going to play there.
Handoff up the middle.
Look, when it comes to
Touchdown,
the goal line, Lumberjacks are getting the push tonight. I think that's the third touchdown that they've went in because they pushed the pile in. 42-21, they've doubled the score on Pine. That's going to be a big surprise. Pine only gives up, Lane, on average, 9 points a game. Clay, what is it? I mean, it's single digits.
Well,
8 points a
I don't believe it's going to be the last school they double the score on somebody.
yeah.
I didn't make the A-Meet game, but
It was a good game, man. It was you score 42 points on them. See what the PA, guess who it is? Darren Jackson. That was blocked.
Yeah.
Jackson's kick is no good, but
That's him kicking the ball for PATs too.
Contest, your Bogalusa Lumberjacks 42 and the Pine Raiders 21.
He'll get some votes for team MVP.
The hand, please.
I mean, you're gonna have some people that are just like, Ashton's already got it 3 years in a row. Plus, I'm mad at him. And they're gonna vote for Jackson because he's good, man. Running out with the flags. Hey, you want your rivals to be healthy. At least I do.
Yeah. Want to beat the best, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we went to A meet for a baseball game a few years ago, back when Major was in school. They were in disarray, man. Didn't have a batting order. I mean, used like 6 different pitchers, and I was like, man, I remember when they were good in baseball, them and Independence and stuff. You want your old rivals to still be good, man. Number 20 up the left side.
Yes.
He gets the ball once or twice a game.
Jackson makes the tackle.
Who made the tackle?
Turned all the way to
Jackson,
35
same
yard
fella.
line.
Delvante Gardner, number 20. He's a sophomore. When he gets the ball, it's usually on a kickoff or something like that. He is highlight waiting to happen. Right there you can see, man, he's an exciting runner.
Quarterback back to throw.
It's Preston
receiver.
Stockton.
Number 16, first down.
Preston Stockton right over the middle. Look, according to Damon Smith, our on-site reporter, 3 minutes left in the game, 49-49. Demons and Low Ronja all tied up.
Flags on the play. Call is illegal procedure against the Raiders.
Something got confused with the snap count there. Half the team went, half stayed.
Cancel and repeat. Second down.
My phone battery's on 2%.
Back to throw. Ooh, it took a pretty good hit. He had it, but he lost it.
Pass is incomplete.
It looked for a minute like he was trying to lateral that ball. I mean, I know it just shook loose, but I mean,
Yeah.
DJ Garrett was standing right there within arm's reach.
Yeah.
Second down for the Raiders. Second and 15.
Back to throw for the end zone.
He came down with that. Oh, I
Pass is
thought.
incomplete.
I thought DJ Garrett came down with it.
Yeah, it looked like it, but
That's what I was trying to say whenever I said,
Brings up a third down.
Luke Spears will throw it to number 10,
2 minutes and 39
even if
seconds
somebody's
before
on him.
yeah.
It's a good example. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left in the game. And I just went and got their roster and brought it down here by us. Garrett on the reception. They stopped him as soon as he got there.
Quentin
The
Roberts.
Bogalusa roster had been about 15 feet away from us, sitting on top of a speaker. So during the game, every time we wanted to look at their roster, we would walk down there. And I just thought a while ago to get the roster and bring it down here.
Thank you.
You've been doing it too, Lane.
Well,
I've done it all game. Spears, buying time. Does he have anybody?
It was a big fourth down
Well.
play. Spears, the quarterback, knocked out of bounds.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't see anybody open. You got to cut,
Jackson
cut,
take over.
back
First
forth,
and
back
10.
forth.
Yeah, they wasn't
And
nobody
then at the end, you might as well just loft it out there.
Flames with 1 minute and 57 seconds to go in the contest. Thank you.
well, I don't believe this is going to be the last game Bogalusa wins.
Bogalusa has been impressive to me tonight.
Yeah.
I know they've got wins, losses that I can't explain what happened, but their A game is playoff level, man.
Oh, band's pretty good too.
Their band's great, and the thing is, they've got a huge number of kids in the band.
All right, Coach.
Pine stacks them up.
Hold on, Williams on the carry.
That's the thing. Pine's still been stacking them up, playing, you know, good defense at times. But Levi is a wild card. There's no defense for him. I mean, you can exchange films, talk to Bill Belichick. Nobody can tell you what to do when the quarterback is the king of broken play, man. All the traditional way of thinking about the game is off the table. He's just pulling it out of his hat at times, man. Michael Jordan factor. He went ahead and handed it off that time. Earlier in the game, he would have kept that one.
Yeah.
Yard on the play, third down. 49 seconds.
47 seconds left. Thanks for listening, everyone who was able to watch tonight, Live Action Network.
Clock's running.
I know the band you're able to hear and the PA man, but hey, they've got a good band, good PA man. It's all part of the experience to get to hear them. Christian Williams comes up, I think makes that tackle. Yeah, Bogalusa puts on a good show. I also want to recognize that I heard the post-game meal tonight for the team is being donated by Miss Ann Arata. Her husband, Bill Arata, is one of our sponsors.
Yes.
One.
Awesome.
Ball game, 42-21.
Congratulations to Coach Cyril Crutchfield and the Bogalusa
All right.
Lumberjacks.
That puts
We also
Pine at
congratulate
7-2.
our neighbors from Pine,
Yeah.
Pine Raiders.
Yeah.
We wish
So
Pine
right
good luck
now,
in
we
the
just got to get
playoffs.
ready for the playoff bracket to come out. What is the,
Thank you to all the faithful fans.
how's
who
that
came out
shaking
tonight to
out,
support the
Lane?
Jacks.
Is there any way to
Welcome home
guess?
to all those who came to visit.
No, I think it'd be, I mean, for me, it'd be a
Remember, we
guessing
have
game.
a school store now.
I don't,
Miss Monique
A
Morris.
lot of times on Sunday afternoon,